my video keeps stopping. So let me see if it will record me now. Okay, looks like it's working. Let me tell y'all a story about a time where I was trying to be vulnerable. So vulnerability is a big thing for me, and it's probably a big thing for a lot of people, but definitely for me. So because it just kind of, what I want to say, I don't necessarily want to use the word expose, but it opens you up to another person a lot quicker. So you are allowing yourself to be exposed. I don't know what to say besides using the word vulnerable again. So anyways, so I'm newly single. I would say I've probably been single about 4 months, something like that. When I say single, I mean completely single. Like, I don't have anybody that I'm tied to. I'm not in a relationship. I'm not in a situationship. None of that. There's nobody that I sit on the phone with and we're making plans or nothing like that. So in this new season that I'm in, I found that people don't know how to accept vulnerability, or they don't know how to respond to it. So a lot of times, like, of course, when you meet new people, especially, I don't know if it's just this season or whatever, but you run, like, people ask you, so what do you have going on? Like, what are you looking for? Blah, blah, blah. So normally I would say, I'm looking for a relationship. I want somebody that we can be together, we can hang out, blah, blah, blah. We can do stuff, blah, blah, blah. Recently, I have been telling people that, I honestly don't know what I'm looking for. Because I still have feelings for my ex. Like, that situation, it didn't end like terrible. You know what I'm saying? Like, we wasn't arguing and fighting and all that stuff like that. There was a breakdown in communication and all those good things like that. So I was like, honestly, I'm trying to I don't even say still healing, but I'm still getting over that relationship is what I say. So the most recent response that I've gotten to that, from a person that showed interest in me, I was frustrated with the person because you don't live where I live, right? You don't live that far, but you don't live where I live. And you have a habit. Like, I don't know if it's who he is, or if it's like a defense mechanism. I don't know what it is, but we've had multiple conversations about, long story short, okay, he likes to text a lot. And when I say text a lot, like, he want to have whole drawn out conversations through text message, and I do not. Like, I understand we can't talk to each other every hour of the day or whatever, but I don't want to get to know you through text messages. Like, I understand that he does work a lot, and he does have like children or whatever like that, and then he does have his own life. So I know he can't talk to me all the time, or maybe not even every day. But if I'm trying to get to know you and you trying to get to know me, I can't do that through no text message. And it'll be like, good morning, how's your day going, what you up to, all that stuff like that, the what you doing. And it wouldn't be a bad thing if we actually talked on the phone. I have talked to him one time on the phone, and or I'll say 2 times, but one time was just like a 5-minute conversation. The first time was like a 5-minute conversation. The second time we talked for maybe like 20 or 30 minutes. And I think that we've had each other's numbers for maybe 2 or 3 weeks. And we're adults. Like, when I say we're adults, we're we're both 36. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, what are we doing? And then he made a comment one time about he couldn't tell if I was interested or not. Yeah, you can't tell because I don't even know who you are. Like, I have no idea. I can't pick up on your mannerisms and how you respond to stuff and the way you feel about certain things and who you are. Because I'm not about to ask you no million questions through no text message. I'm not about to do it. I'm not doing it. I'm not having a full blown out conversation through no text message. I'm not getting to know you through no text message. So most recently, yesterday, he was off work. I was off work. He texted me and asked me what I was doing today. I'm like, wait, are you off work today? And he was like, yeah. I'm like, oh, okay. So then I stopped texting him because in my mind, I'm like, well, you could have called me today. Like, if you can't call me no other day, I feel like today you could have called me, because not only are you off work today, if I'm not mistaken, you've been off work since Friday. So you could have called me, right? have 10 minutes, 15-minute conversation, whatever. I'm not trying to keep you on the phone all night, but you could have called me. So I end up sending him this like short, long message, because you know how women, like when we get frustrated, we send them long ass messages, but the men don't read them. So I sent him a short paragraph or whatever, and I actually cut it short and left a lot of stuff out because I didn't want to make it a long, drawn out process. So, you know, I told him I don't like this. Like, I don't want to sit on the phone and text you all day. Like, some days I don't even want to respond to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why it seems like I'm not interested, because he said it'd take me a long time to respond. All you asking me is what I'm doing, or all you're saying is good morning. Like, good morning. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Like, how's your day going? It's going just fine. I'm not about to tell you no story about my day because I'm not about to text that out. So he also made a comment about how I told him I still have feelings for somebody or whatever. And I'm like, yeah, I told you that. I said, the only reason I told you that is because I was trying to be grown, like a grown up, and be honest about where I was at in life. You know what I'm saying? So I told you that, me being vulnerable, right? And I was like, and now you're using it against me. Like, what the freak? You know what I'm saying? Like, how you using that against me when I was being like honest? I don't understand that. Because I could have lied and said, you know, I'm ready to date and blah 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 blah, and just been lying, just been unattentive and all those things like that. And then what would you have said? Like, how is that a reason for you not to call me and text me? And if that's how you feel, I feel like you could have said that, because we've also had conversations where I had to ask him to stop saying that I had a man, because that's what he would do. I don't know, is that childish of him, or is that, I don't know if that's a defense mechanism or him being childish. I have no idea. And I feel like I would know if we actually talked on the phone. But yeah, I had to tell y'all that story, and I know it's all over the place, but hopefully y'all can listen to it and understand where I'm coming from. So now I feel like he did call me last night, but I ain't answer the phone, and I ain't answer the phone on purpose, because I ain't want to talk to you like you only calling me because, I don't know, I guess you probably feel bad or whatever, and that's fine, but I literally just did not want to talk to him. And I don't know if I'm going to talk to him ever again, because I didn't like that. I didn't like how he flipped that around on me, like, you haven't been communicating with me because you feel like I still like someone else. Like, what? You probably still like someone else. You probably like somebody that lives closer to you than I do. Like, what? I don't get it. What does that have to do with anything? It pissed me off. But anyways, y'all enjoy y'all day. I just had to tell y'all that. Bye.